Hi there, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. Let's find out what happened to the rest of the family, I guess.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing...
Yeah. What? You wouldn't go for it? Oh wow, that's...
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
So she is. Oh my god, you better do it fast. Girl. 22 weeks? The belly is so big? I thought it's still kinda... well, maybe. I don't know much about pregnancy. Wait, no? Can I go check out that way?
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
How do you know?
They were both pretty intense.
That's my grandpa Sam's room. Sam, yeah. Marines.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
He was a hunter. But maybe not yet.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Wait. Sam was Edie's... sorry about that. Edie's son. He lived only 33 years, too. Strange, by the picture I thought he was much older than that. And probably I thought he's older just because she, calls him grandpa. And grandpas, in our minds, are supposed to be old. That's horrible to outlive all of your children. Poor Edie. I can't even imagine how it's horrible. Kay? Kay is his wife, right? Yeah. Okay, let's learn more about him.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
No, how do I make it?
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Why am I shooting this?
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Of you. Okay, where are you?
What?
Dawn, that's her. That's his daughter.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
Maybe.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey,
Where are you?
language.
Old
I
Finch
will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
National Park?
Okay, got it.
That's
I'm
the
gonna take
best
some
weather
pictures,
ever.
Okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Wait, it's her carrying the camera now. Hey, birdie.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Birdies. What am I planning to take?
Definitely should not have
Sure.
drunk all that coffee.
Hmm.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Like?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Birdie. Oh.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
No, I wanted to take
Great
a
shot,
picture.
Dawn.
No.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Couldn't you make her practice on, I don't know, bottles?
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Are you serious? He wants to take a picture of them together. That's fucked up.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn.
Mm.
Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Well, I'm sorry to say that. You deserved it. That's how he died.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Damn it. Right, Dawn is her mother. That's why her mother, judging by what Edith tells to us, her mother seems to have been, you know, less emotional type of person. Because of her father.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Sam died in age 3. Well, yeah, Dawn was still very young. She didn't have kids on her own yet. Yeah, and there's more loss to come in the future. Gregory. Dawn. Dawn, Goose, and Gregory. Wait, are they kids of Sam? All of them are kids of Sam. Why wasn't he with the rest of them? Oh. Well. Gregory was only 1 year when he died. And Goose was also very young. Divorce? How do you pronounce it? Divorce or diverse? No, divorce. I'm sorry, that's not a laughing matter. This actually looks like
Dear Kay,
tomb.
do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Well, that's pretty not unusual for little kids. Oh, these little fingers on his toes are adorable.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Wait, she actually kept it. Oh, such a...
Hello?
You do not leave such a small child alone in the bath. It's obvious he's too small to be to hell with all these goals. You have a child in the bath and you need to take care of it first.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything.
Poor child. Also, controls are reverted, at least for down and... Wait, no, not? Strange. I was sure they were.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Is he writing this to his wife?
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
Yeah.
Love, Sam.
Right, they were stuff after. It's just hard to cope with what happened. Only 1 year. He may have not even been 1 year. Maybe even younger. He looked very, very small there. Such a happy child. There's nothing about my mom, though. Well, there was no one to prepare anything about my mom.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Can I collect them like before? No?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may just cry.
A wedding with who? That other woman is not mentioned. Because they never had kids together, I guess. So that's why it was not important to include her.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Whoa.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
I think I know what's happened. lightning, thunder. Is that what killed him?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power, but all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
So maybe just something fell on
She never
him.
talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus. I pronounced his name wrong way. So he was about 12, 13 years old. Yeah, the start of the rebellious age. So that middle finger was not a surprise, and especially since his father decided to find another woman. I know how it is for kids. But even that haircut. Wow. Was that normal for kids that were living in those years? I'm not sure it's even that usual for these days. Race flag, breakfast. This looks like it's been here for a very long time and it's still here, visible. Impressive. Duties. Dawn, sweep, trash, Gus, mop, mow yard, Greg, be a baby. Wait, they all lived in one room? I mean, even the smallest kid? I think I'd keep the small kid closer to me, just in case, you know.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Damn, this is so awesome. Climbing wall for your kid. Wait. No, you want to go up. Thank you. This is also dangerous. Damn it! I didn't even move. I only moved the camera. I'm just impressed. This is something I would actually consider having for my kids, but it also looks dangerous, so maybe put something under it, like lots of pillows. And well, I'll need at least 2 stories. House for 8, which is not an option for now. Fly to India. Dawn, Finch. Wait, is that my mother's? Ten ways to teach critical thinking. History, math, science. My mom was so... how do you even call it? Like, look, it's all in order. No mess in the place.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
What? How old? She looks pretty young. Oh. Oh. Let's leave. Not yet.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, you mean to slide down? Ah, let's do it. Woo! And she's pregnant. Like, that's something you shouldn't do when you're pregnant. Well, also walking on the roof of the house, climbing these walls, probably also not a good idea. Well, she's pretty crazy.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Wow.
Louis was born a year later.
What is that? Oh, right. The house is very, very actually high. Are we gonna climb the highest point of
When
it?
my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Obviously, she went back home. Wait. I thought that happened earlier, before he died. I mean, we've seen his tomb. Tombstone, I mean. Dawn. Louise.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Definitely. Well, it's all dead now, Milton.
And to see
Edith.
kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
They built more space. Well, since they do not occupy the
And
old
for a
rooms
while, things were good.
that were
Almost normal.
that belonged to someone else, I guess. Yeah, house needed to be bigger. Multiplication tables. Yeah, I still remember learning this. Like, I remember I was in the bed and my stepsister was still doing her homework. It was pretty late, and I was trying to remember this multiplying things. Good time. Louis rules. Definitely.
But it didn't last.
To teach and to learn, Dawn Finch. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Scientific method: observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion. Edith Finch. The curse. Myth. History. What is that? Hard to read this color, so never use it. On white, at least. Oh.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Beginning of the end. But it looked so cool from the distance. It looked like oh, we can go there. Observation tower, how do you call them when you look through the telescope into the stars? This looks like it, like a mini building version of it.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Right, it's the one that disappeared. He was also drawing. I seen pots full of drawings. He seems to like... He seemed... What the hell was that? Was it here before? That scared me. There were pots with black drawings on them. I didn't even think it was his. He was good at drawing. Is this his footprints? Wow. Like a door. Can we open that door? Did he do that too? No way. These are too good. These are too good for such a young child.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Right, yeah, Edie was also very much into it. That's very impressive. I wish I had a room like this. Maybe I could... Maybe it would give me more push to go back to drawing. This is too damn good. It's just impressive as hell for a child. I think he even overdid his own great-grandmother.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I've seen that door. And I asked, can we open it? Let's see. What?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I guess we can't. I'm so sorry, Milton. It's just so damn sad. When families, when beautiful, happy families have to endure such tragedies, it's upsetting as hell.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, you said that. No, you don't want to do anything about this door? Alright.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
This is such an amazing house too. It's just such... Every room has a history. Also quite silly how the door is so sealed and you can just open the window easily. What we did just now.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
Another brother of her. 11 years. Wait. Yeah, okay. Milton was also about 10 years.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Wait. Oh, I can't count. He was 21, 22. Depends when exactly he, you know.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Why? He looks like a partying kind of guy. Is this place even stable? This is... wow. Every place looks so amazing in this house. It's just hard to believe it even exists. I mean, it's a video game, we know, but is it possible? Is it possible to make it and make it stable enough? Because I don't know. It doesn't look very much to me like that.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
What is that?
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Well, I die a lot too. This room is perfect. Is that a refrigerator? This room is my heaven. Actually, I don't need this thing, but refrigerator may be bigger. And toilet somewhere not too far would be nice too. Wait. I'm not going anywhere yet. Okay. Drugs and stuff.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Began to what?
wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
I just have to control these things separately, and it's okay. I guess I have to follow the words. They show me the right way.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Maybe I don't even need to do anything about the fish.
He knew it was all in his head.
Oh my god.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Well, we all
I spoke
sometimes escape the reality, and I don't really find anything wrong about it. I mean, you'd go even more crazy without escaping reality when you work at such a place.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
Oh, the picture becomes bigger.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hey, doggy. We're friends now. Awesome.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
God.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Nice music.
Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He
I
talked
wonder
about
how it all
starting a band.
plays out on PC. I mean, on the keyboard. Well, I guess keyboard is for... Okay. I should not stop, I guess. Keyboard is for him and...
He was always humming something.
Mouse is for fish. I'm using controller,
Every day his
so
imagination grew stronger.
each trigger is used.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
It became a game to
He'd
him
conquer a
even
city,
before.
then immediately push on.
You said it yourself.
New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
What?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Well, that can never happen to me. I'm glad to leave my workplace at any damn minute.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
beautiful prince. You usually say handsome prince and beautiful queen, not beautiful prince and handsome queen. But, well, I mean, come on.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her
Silver harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh my god.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, He'd become something greater than a king.
Let me touch you.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
No. You know it's not true, Louis. As much as you want to believe it, it's not.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
And what did he do? Cool door, by the way. Is he also pregnant? I'm sorry. Oh my god, that's too much blood. This place.
We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Wait, isn't it him? Wait. Is there a... Damn it, how do you call that thing that hangs behind me? The one that Superman has too. Sorry about the noise. Yeah, it's him and his imagination coming to him from reality. And he's gonna kill himself?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Hi. He's not even... It's not moving. Where is it going up? Isn't it supposed to go... I don't know.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
I know how it hurts when your expectation of perfect life are not coming to fruition and you turn to your imagination rather than reality. I mean, I think in a way every gamer knows how it is. That's partially what we all do, right? Just losing ourselves and it's perfect. Or maybe not too perfect, just another world. Just anything so we can forget about our everyday life. Queen?
His queen waited, holding his crown.
By the way, what if it was a prince? Would we have relationships with him, or would we kill the prince? What do you mean, coronation, right? Excuse me? That's not how coronation goes. No. Man, help me out. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. They're trying to do something very bad to me. I wasn't signed for it. Do you even hear me?
Bend down his head.
This makes no sense.
I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
He committed suicide on his work? I mean, he used that thing that was cutting off fishes' heads to cut his own?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
What do you mean you wish you could have met him? You were supposed to know him. You? No? I mean, you shared some years together, for sure. That's, the Red King's dream. Is that where he got his stories from?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
To leave the house?
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
She probably just didn't want Edie to make her rethink, change her mind. But her mother lost already 2 children, and she probably thinks that's the fault of the house. And it's understandable she wanted her lost child to be safe and just get out of here as soon as possible.
I wish we'd stayed.
Are you sure?
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
She said they left in a hurry. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. She said to start packing, but it looks like lots of packages weren't even taken. I wonder. Something happened?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
What exactly?
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Hey, birdie. Is this going to be my room?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
I was waiting for it. That's my room. I mean, her room.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Edie doesn't want to leave. But she also lost so many close, beloved people in this place. I don't know, I think for me it would be really hard to stay there. But the other half of me also understands, because the memory lives in this house. It's like these rooms, it's like almost as if they're still there. You can just enter the room and feel their spirits being just behind your shoulder. I guess I understand. But I also understand Dawn's fear of staying in the house. She wants to save the lost child she has, and for a mother, there's no bigger pain than losing her own child. Edie lost them too. All of them.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Strange, it looks like night, but it looks like there's some light behind those windows. Maybe it's the light. Wait, but if the lights are out, lights out. So there shouldn't be any...
When my mom sailed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
The other? What do you mean? To the library?
Or that Edie had a key to it.
Wait, how have we been here? Nope, she doesn't want to go there. Can see the outside. What is this light? Lamps outside shouldn't be working and it's deep night. Well, maybe not deep. It's still night looking at that window. So, yeah, there should be no light. I don't see a thing. It's all blocked. It's here. What am I supposed to do? She didn't want to crawl there, so I'm lost. I'm pretty sure I walked around the whole place. The available part of it. She said Edie has a key, and... this is also blocked. Am I supposed to get the key? Well, that's confusing. There's obviously a passage and I opened the door for some reason. But, oh, okay. I did try to. I pushed the button forward. I mean trigger, but didn't happen. Alright.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
They can't be dead because of these stories. Or you think they affected them so badly?
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I mean, I guess if you truly believe that there's some curse running through your family, that can affect you, and believing that nothing can be done and you can basically give up your own life. Tales of taste and tummies. I don't know, it's difficult. I don't know if I would want my children to know or not. I guess I understand both sides.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Nursing home? You don't want to take her with you? Whose bed is this? In the library. History of the Finches by Edith Finch. Not a big book, I'd say. She has a full... Wait. But that's a memory. You didn't read this? If she read this before, then she's supposed to know all these stories.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Hmm? When I was born?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Right, the water was too high.
I lost my way.
What? Huh?
I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Hey. Don't leave me.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Even the gate is closed.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I being born?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Why?
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
She died.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I think I needed a moment, because just... so morbid, yet so beautiful. And I think that I very agree with Edith that we should just appreciate every moment of life that we get here. We just don't know for how long we are gonna stay here. Maybe, you know, maybe next day will be our last one. And I think it's important to just enjoy every moment of being here. And it is truly a miracle that we are even having this opportunity. I just wish there was no such tragedies, though. It's just... it's hard to cope with them. It's just so not fair. But we cannot do anything about it. Such things are not under our control. All we have to do is just try to learn to live with it. So Edith either died giving the birth or very, very soon after. Actually, I think it's giving birth, because I believe when she came back to the house it was 2016 and she died in 17. Giving a life to a beautiful boy. I so hope that his life will be much longer and so colorful. We all hope for that for our children, but again, some things are just not under our control. Edith Finch team, you guys made an amazing game. It's not a game even, it's just replay story. What does that mean? I mean, how different is that from just a play? Select Edith to play from the beginning. What do you mean? What do you mean select Edith? There's play and replay. Oh, you select Edith to replay the whole game, or you can just choose any person? I'm confused also. Why when I choose Edie, my mom is highlighted? God, you know what? I'm lately pretty sensitive, but I don't think it's being... I don't even remember which game actually bring me to tears on this time. I'm glad that you couldn't see me, because damn it, it was so hard. I thought I'm gonna tear in just I thought I wouldn't make it to hold my tears that well, but I managed to, just to say a few words after we finish this one. It's not a game, it's just it's like I can't even call it a piece of art. It's a story of a family. A very, very sad one. But I like how Edith said, yeah, it's just amazing that we all get the chance to be here, but it's just, I find it so unfair when such young children, they don't even get to taste the life, really, and they go away. And Gregory was only 1 year old. But then again, it's just, I can't even imagine leaving 1 year old child in the bathroom alone. That's not what you do at all. I don't even think you can leave the 1 year old child alone for too long, even not in bath. Don't even look away when it's taking bath, ever. It just, it feels like some of these deaths are really a mistake of parents. But it makes you wonder, is there such a thing as curse when things like that happen? It's heartbreaking. I really enjoyed this piece. I didn't think it will be so short, though. I wish it was longer. Maybe there is more story before auditing. Anyway, yeah, I'll need some time to take it all in. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I hope to see you some other time. Bye.